Okay, Cowboys fans, let's talk playoffs. There's 3 games left in the season, and obviously there's a whole bunch of scenarios out there. We want to go into Philadelphia, and we want to win this game. We want to win all the games, I should say. But if we go into Philadelphia and we lose this game, then we're going to have to rely on a whole bunch of teams to lose their games as well. Seattle and the Cardinals. I think if we would want the Cardinals to go 0-3. Obviously, that would get us in that way. Uh, we want Seattle to lose. Obviously, I mean that would get us in. But a strange scenario is because right now the Cowboys are out, Seattle is in. But this coming up week, they both play divisional games. If Seattle loses that game to San Francisco, somehow they lose that game to San Francisco in Seattle, and Dallas goes into Philadelphia and they lose, that puts Dallas in and that takes Seattle out, which is kind of strange, right? But if Detroit also somehow lost this game coming up this week, that would put Seattle back in and that'd take Dallas out. So, I mean, obviously we're relying on Seattle. We're relying on Detroit. We're relying on the Cardinals. I mean, Philadelphia, we'd want them to lose the rest of their games, and I don't even think that would still help. So we want to go 2-1 at worst. At worst, we want to win this game in Philadelphia. So we'll see what happens. Cowboys, they're playing really good football right now. I really like this team. They're not like the last teams. This team is different. The defense is playing really well. The last couple of years, the defense, it seemed like they were a little hesitant. Like they waited for the offensive player to make the move first, and then they'd go try to get the tackle. This year, the defense coordinator, he's really good. He's experienced. And, I mean, I love the scheme he's using. We're flying to the ball. We are flying to the ball. We're not waiting for the defense to make the move first. We're making the move first, and we're getting the tackle. We're tackling really good this season, and this defense has really stepped it up. We want to ride Murray. Ride Murray. Murray is a man. Everything goes through Murray. That is our offensive MVP besides Tony Romo. I mean, if we had a decent backup quarterback, which we do not, Brandon Wheaton, I don't even think he's worthy to be a backup, period. So that's what makes Tony Romo so valuable is because we don't have a good backup. But I still think Murray is the MVP of this offense because everything goes through him first. If Murray is struggling, this whole offense will struggle. And we do not, if this offense is struggling, we do not want Tony Romo out there throwing the ball a whole bunch of times because we know what happens. He's been in this situation over and over and over again and over and over and over again. He's made the mistake in the games that mattered most. I love Tony Romo. He's a good quarterback, but he always seems to make the mistakes in the game that matters most. So we want to ride Murray to the playoffs and throughout the playoffs. So we'll see what happens. Let's go 3-0, Cowboys fans. If we go 3-0, we're going to the Super Bowl. That's all I could say. I mean, obviously, there's not going to be any easy games in this playoffs. Every team that makes the playoffs is going to be 11-5 or better. Besides the NFC South, I don't know. They got their own thing going on over there. But if we go 3-0, I think the most likely situation is that we are going to be a 3 seed if we go 3-0 in these next 3 games. I mean, if we play at the top of our game, I really think we could go 3-0. I really think we could go 3-0. We'll get that 3 seed, and we will go to the Super Bowl. So, holla back, Cowboys fans, 3-0. Let's go.